What's good? It's your boy Q to the motherfucking G-O-D. We are back in the building. I don't know if you really need charging. We are back in the building with Chris Dewey. Yes, we are here playing NCAA. Yes, we are here playing NCAA 26 on your bitch. 26 on your bitch. Yeah. Yeah, we here in this shit. You know what it is. I don't know if y'all know, but me and it's like we're going up to 20, I believe. So once we go to 20,
Check
I think it's
OPGR
12 to 6.
boy.
Huh?
12 to 6.
I said what's? Well, it's like the first person to get to 20.
Yeah,
What you're saying? Okay.
that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Cause
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think.
what's going on, y'all?
Why I didn't think
Yeah.
about that shit the night before.
Before
I was doing some slow shit. I
was like, I could still lose the season, but I mean, like, cause
I know what you mean. Like you say, okay, if you don't think you're gonna come back, blah blah. But like, fuck it, you wouldn't see if you get to 20 wins, then you wouldn't.
You wouldn't be serious if you start. That's what I'm saying.
No, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I was like, you could
keep on going until.
imagine you get to like a freaking 10-win streak or something, which is kind of unethical, but
That's very difficult. But
that'd be crazy.
I think it'll be less difficult. Whoa, for either one of us to get going like long streaks. Like if say
So
I
far,
was,
the
like,
longest streak.
say like if I was like playing elsewhere, like I can't even like kind of even see, even though we don't look at our plays, like, but I can't like really even predict like what you about to do for real, like, and like you could really look at your plays and shit and make sure you know exactly where niggas going and shit and stuff like that. Like you could do all. Like he could pull up his play chart right now, but then I'll see exactly what he's doing and try to. But he could still
Adjust
this shit audible. Yeah, you could still adjust it audible, but like sometimes I don't even want you to even have like a even a sense like if I'm passing or not. You know what I'm saying? So like I was like, I don't know.
Hydrate.
It's a little different, but yeah,
Hydrate.
yeah, it's cool.
I was saying the longest streak right now is like 5 or 6.
Hydrate.
Probably, yeah.
Sanitizer.
I'm not sure, but
Hydrate.
probably it could be around there. Probably
You had
four or
remember
five.
you had a
Hydrate.
two or
Sanitizer.
three.
Probably like a 2.
Maybe or 2. Yeah.
What are you talking about? Series wise?
Yeah, series wise. Remember, you came in here, you won. Like,
probably like 2 or 2 or 3.
Then you came in here, he was like, yeah,
Maybe 3
I
is the
won
max.
the last one. He was like, and I'm doing the last one. I was like, okay. And I remember I was like, it was a couple games. That was a couple games.
Probably what long is probably like 5.
There you go. Good thing the team is low.
I'll say it's probably 5.
Yeah, 5. But yeah. Yeah, we're only going to, we're going up to be up there eventually. Yeah. So. Yeah, stay tuned. I have to use them. It was like,
I have a lighter.
Yo, you could tell your friend. She gets you, his.
Yo, read what the guy said in the comments. I just don't know. I'm confused. What did he say? He said, okay, tell your friend she had a what? I don't know what those.
those are emojis. Like the spam underneath, tell your friend she had a. Those are emojis.
Yeah, I just don't know what emojis they are.
I'm telling you, it's like a drinking.
I'd never seen them in my life.
Like water's being poured in there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're looking at
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. Looks like
Oops. Oh, he's using the Bears. All right. Heralds for the future. Gamecock. What color you want? I need food.
Welcome to Hattiesburg, Mississippi, home to the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup at the Rock. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Bearcats will kick it off to get us underway.
I am the yellow team, Chris is the red team.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Foster. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Golden Eagles offense will have the football first. Split backs here. They'll leave it with him. Punches ahead. They'll give him a yard to the 13.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Golden Eagles want to move quickly. Looking to throw, it's Braxton. A little release to the back. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Metcalf. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
We knew this offense wanted to come out here and let it rip through the air. This QB is in a beautiful rhythm early. Nice job with his footwork and his eyes, and he completes a big one there. Get this offense humming.
They'll throw it from the red zone. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Southern Miss. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. So Cincinnati's offense will get the ball for the first time. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops, hoping for a chance today.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. Finds a man on the line.
That's on me, baby.
At the 40
I'm surprised you still do it.
after
Oh,
15
there.
yards. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Looking to pass. It's Sorsby. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy, because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline.
There he goes. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good.
Into the house. Touchdown, Bearcats. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on the extra point. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Didn't find much running room on first down. 2nd and 8 from their own 27. Snagged in the middle. It's Heath. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Dances away to buy time. Makes the grab. It's Chester.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Back to throw. It's Braxton. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Golden Eagles want to pick up the tempo.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass. And here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Wants to fire on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Got it. So close to that.
Something bad, wait. I should have been through that shit there. I said, hold on, wait, hold on. Ah! What are we doing? What are we doing, kid?
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. The Golden Eagles line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Quick completion on the
This is out wrong. I knew he was coming for it, but you gotta get there. You gotta get there in time. You gotta knock that nigga off his throat.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards.
Oh shit, okay. Swagger hacker, appreciate you, nerd.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
I saw the ER hacker. Swagger hacker.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play.
Swag actor, how's your day going, Brody?
They've got a 1st down here to open the period.
That's good. That's good to hear.
Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Fires to the big fella.
Number 15, getting there too late.
He's going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
Fires to the tight end. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
But it's weird because there's a player over there.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw it. Forced out of the pocket. On the run, fires downfield. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Unloads to the wideout. Zips it out to his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out.
It's picked up.
You know what's funny? I wasn't even about to, that shit's hilarious, bro. I was dead going to follow this straight route, and then I saw you throw it. I was just like,
The best play on a
the underneath, you had an underneath coming this way, and I was following that, and you threw it, and it just lobbed it up.
make game-changing.
It was just the way you threw it. Oh, you should probably.
Athletic interceptions.
Southern Mississippi has it back.
That came
in the
ignoring
goal.
it. Snagged
The
it.
offense headed to the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives. And they're back to work.
So, nah, if he got up and caught that, Chris, I'm throwing this whole game up, nigga. I'm gonna say, since when did now niggas want to react like that? That's what I'm saying. He was just getting up. If he got that, bro, I don't know. Fuck out of here, Chris. Okay, this is bullshit.
He might want another play. Back to throw, it's Braxton. Bringing the heat. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Golden Eagles decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the returner goes down. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right?
Oh, you never really watch football? Okay.
Looks fun too.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Grab near the marker, it's Allen. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that
so
can
what don't you understand?
Field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
So is it just pass up the field till you touchdown?
And he was hit
I get
just
that
as he was
pass.
releasing
So
the pass,
we
and
just
it
pass
falls
the
to
field
ground
to get a touchdown. Yeah,
The
pretty
offense
much
just
that
has
or
not
run the
been able
ball.
to find a way to get their
You can
rhythm
run.
going here in the first half.
There's
We just
other shit
haven't
like
seen it in
kickoff
the passing
return
game.
and punt
That
return,
was a
but
really good example of
that's
it.
all
Again,
more
if
like.
they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Looking to throw at Sorsby. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. Back's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
And I like this offense not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love the no panic, just stay chill, and now we got ourselves a football game.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the 2nd. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Briggs.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. The Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to go up top. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Hey, even those balls that are thrown near the line of scrimmage, they're going to the running backs and to the tight ends, those small passes can go for big gains. Great job getting the mitts up in the air and deflecting that football.
Caught over the middle. It's Keith. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. quarterback making adjustments. He wants to throw it again. Caught close to the marker. It's Chester.
Hesitating a little bit. Because it just started going above. If you'd have ran with that shit, you might have got it.
This offense told us coming in, they were going to challenge
great.
this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Turning it on.
It is.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Golden Eagles moving quickly to the line. They're going to ride this running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. To the air, it's Braxton. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure if he could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
He needs it.
Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Maybe the right way on TV.
Trying to pound it in. Touchdown.
This is touchdown.
Yeah, this is successful.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
That keeps the score. Southern Mississippi, 20.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Number 47, set to kick off.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return.
Like
They'll
that,
mark
you
it
might have
down
got
to
the
49. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here.
Gonna take a shot. He's got it inside the 25. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
And that's a deflating end for this defense to the first half. You're trying to hold them to at least a field goal attempt, make the clock maybe run out, use it against them. They couldn't do it. They couldn't stop this offense, and that quarterback just delivered and took the momentum of this football game.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. To the air, it's Braxton. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what, you can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air.
Damn, still caught it on y'all.
It's Chester.
Damn.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take a shot. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. The attempt is
no, I didn't have enough power.
And guys, not only a miss, but a missed opportunity to take the lead. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Hattiesburg. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Rock.
We are just about ready to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And
he's got some space. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He uncorks one deep. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Bearcats. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get.
I didn't try to hit him, but
he's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Looking to throw, it's Braxton. Finds his man down the middle. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Golden Eagles racing to the line in the hurry-up. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job.
And it's caught inside the 30. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play. And here they come again.
Shout out to Qdagod.
End off from the shotgun. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Floating away. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this third down? From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Finds space on the right. Touchdown!
I didn't think he was going to catch that rookie. It was like it was out of his reach.
And you got to love the creativity with the tight ends nowadays. They can do so many different things. He does a good job. He slips behind the defense. Defense doesn't know where he went. What does he do?
Yeah, that's what, yeah.
I was hoping, or at least.
It was like right on time too. And then called in, just kept pushing.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. So the kickoff team will come out after they turned in a score on that last drive. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Rushes on him. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Sorsby. Bears the pressure. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
I tell you what, man, you better be looking at your puppy dog feet and seeing where they are, Palmer. You don't want to get back in that end zone and bad things happen when you get sacked.
I don't know if you want to even risk this quarterback having to hold on for to the football very much longer after watching that last play. This defense right now is pinning their ears back on this area of the field, and they are getting after him quick.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds.
And you had niggas open.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return.
Nah, that was crazy. I was like, what the fuck?
Has it back in the Golden Eagle.
He said, nah, here you go.
How about
We're not going
last
to
drive?
right? I mean, we don't.
The air, David.
Yeah, and how about
our defense gonna stand up?
You gave him the ball and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Now, and that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Pulls it in. It's Davis. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Golden Eagles want to crank the tempo. They'll They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Might be changing the route. Scanning the field, it's Braxton. Starting to feel a little pressure. Breaks into the open. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man. Really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass. But then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guy, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
Tries again to get it in. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw
Give me that! Come on, nigga! Give me that! Come on, nigga!
Those opportunities in the game, you got a chance to take points off the board, make a big play, and you just couldn't squeeze the interception. That's one of those plays coaches come back to, talk about, say, think if we get this pick and we start taking this the other direction and we take points off of the scoreboard.
So the field goal would give them the lead, but in this part of the field, you want to punch it in, and that's what this offense. Big man has it. It's a first down and goal.
Ouch, nigga.
We all drop him, Chris. We all drop him. We all do. It's nothing new at this point.
I think in plays like this, David, when you're down by the goal line on 4th down, you've got to dial something up that you know you can execute in your sleep. And the QB and his target, they look like they've been doing that for years in practice.
And it used to be run, 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 show your physicality. Now, man, space, numbers, the passing game developing. You could tell, you're right. Right on rhythm, right in time, big 4th down conversion.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
No, it's not me. The coach just told me to go for it.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So that drive covered 40 yards. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. All wideouts, no backs. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Got his man on the right. There he goes. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly. And it was
always been beautiful. It would have
play, but the long
I've seen it.
pass is
It was
incomplete.
beautiful.
Well, I like the aggressive nature by the quarterback there. He's trying to take a shot down the field. Just a better play by the defense forcing the incompletion.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Working that left side now. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Firing to the right, complete.
They got tired.
Now
Have
they're
you
really
seen it?
starting to threaten as they pick up the first
Man,
down at the
we had it.
34-yard
We
line.
just gonna stay with him.
Good job by the receiver there, not
These
to
are
run
fat
into
men.
coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw in the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, there the free safety shows you his coverage ability in man-to-man.
Like,
He
you
was
put your
locked
hands on
in
it, dude.
with
Like,
his guy, and he was able to knock that ball away.
Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And now, fourth quarter, 4-down territory. All big spike. Now he'll throw it. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
And that is just what you want. You get a first-and-goal situation defensively, and you can get a sack and get a good loss, put them out of the...
Touchdown, Bearcats! And they take it in for 6 more points.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this.
Oh, late blocked extra point. He marched 78 yards down the field and finished the deal with the short touchdown run.
It didn't let you kick, or it took too
I
long.
had a perfect kick and just the animation was mad slow.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Like, come on.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Foster. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Pressure coming. Got it in the middle. It's Chester. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
And this QB has been on top of it. He's made good reads. You can tell, taking care of the football, put up a lot of yards. He's over 350 on the day now.
Y'all both didn't get a block on this fault?
The Golden Eagles headed quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Nice pick up on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
And the Golden Eagles will snap it on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Fires to the middle. Got his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
The give to the back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Golden Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the ground. He's got it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Looking for a man. It's Braxton. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Grabbed over the middle. It's Heath. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a 4th quarter lead, but they don't want to leave too much time on the clock for an answer.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on 3rd down?
Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and said, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there and get me one more.
Now for the extra point try late in the game. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big.
Let's go! Good defense. Defense. Yo, Chris, bro, that's on you though. Because he opened from the jump. I moved our player out of the way. I saw you see me go back there. It was just a little too late, Chris. A little. I was, nigga. Oh God, I was like, dumbass, this nigga want to score. I think my dumbass on the first play. On the first play, luckily these fucking fat motherfuckers paid attention. Oh yes, Chris, just a little too long, bro. Just a little. I know you know, but that's just a little too long. I was like, damn. I didn't think they were gonna get to.
Getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
And the Golden Eagles are in the hurry-up. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. And off to Jones. Turning it on. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15. And let's see what they do on 4th. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. He hit that
Oh,
one
I
right
don't
down
miss
the
this shit.
middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
You know, it's funny, in an age when there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a two-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They're starting to feel a little desperation here, David. They just can't press yet.
It's go time. We got to put some drives together. Down multiple possessions, Jesse. We don't have any time to waste.
Yeah, so at this point of the game...
It's a running room. Knocked out of
Come back
bounds.
in there. Ah! Come in there, yo, knock it.
When you're trailing in the fourth quarter, it's so hard to get drives together because the clock starts to be your enemy. Really heads-up play by the quarterback. Getting the first down, get out of bounds, and stop the clock.
Back to throw, it's Sorsby. Makes the catch, it's Jones. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window.
Trying to burn this defensive back.
I was trying to sneak it,
Cincinnati! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
If we had any chance to make
Trying
this
to
happen, we
hate,
had
like,
to
oh yeah,
score
moving.
with a little
Let's try to
bit
get
of
down
time.
there. You think it was
Now
slow
we
as
do.
hell, though.
Now
They
we're
ain't
going
gonna
to
do
keep the
it.
onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Like, he almost got there, but he just not fast enough.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
So we kicked the field goal. Right here.
And with the extra point, every
Yeah,
little
50.
bit counts
Hold
as
the
they
ball.
get
Hold
closer.
the ball.
Quick
Yeah.
strike offense on that 3-play scoring
Yeah,
drive.
that's it.
And they close the deal from
That was it.
43
You might have
yards out
gained.
with a touchdown pass.
I'd have to. You scored, and I would have to score.
15 seconds to play, and if they have a last gasp, they have to recover this onside kick. Cool as a cucumber
It's
as
a roll.
the
I was
hands
there.
team makes a short catch.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys,
This was a
they
good
go
game.
block, they go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it,
Nice
get your butt on
guys.
the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Yeah, they didn't give me that blocked field goal. Well, nah, it still would have been good. You would have been down by 2 instead of 3. No, the field goal. Including the field goal.
The Golden Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
South Missouri, did it again, baby.
Clutch plays,
Everything
guys
is so
deliver,
good,
and they get in a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
It's keeping up, though. It's keep up. It's fun. It's like not bad. So take that. Yo, it was a deep one. Alright. Fuck, left this nigga open. Damn, come out right. Gotta get rid of this shit. Oh, we had some good. I think you had better. A little bit of I thought you had one, right? But you didn't. Yeah, I am. I thought you did too. I could have sworn you had to pick, but each time you dropped it, each time it was like, yo, it's definitely a pick. Yeah. Damn. that ball. I don't know what it took. This season, definitely somebody I was doing my thing. I think your tight end definitely got over. Oh no, you got two. We picked up all 5. And then I had just enough time. He was about to break free too. Yeah. So shit. Just didn't get there. Yeah, you should do it underneath. I let him go walk, but that's why I was mad about it because he ain't flying. And when you threw it, I just happened to be coming right over and over. He might have had a touchdown, but I lagged off. Yeah. In the passing, yeah, under the ball. Damn, I scored. Oh. Damn, this nigga is strong. Right when the pressure is getting there. Oh. There you got smacked. Let that shit go, get some right time. And then you do it right there. And then you came back, I believe. 7 yards, this nigga caught it over and got it. This nigga's gonna die for it. Okay. Maybe he don't know where the ball is, that's why he turned around to do that. Yeah, nigga, goddamn. You went for a whole animation, nigga, no tackle. Still came down like you had the ball. That's why you call it. Supposed to knock the ball out. I thought you do one of the two. You knock the ball out or you go, yeah, it's just shit down his head. What the fuck? You let this nigga score. Why did he? There you go again. That's what I was saying. This is how long you had, like earlier, this is how long you had. You could have been did that. He was right. He was open. One more guy. 1 second more. Just a dot to this nigga again. Shit, right off. Just right on me. To be honest, I need you to throw this ball like right here, but you know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. You want to put it right place. Big man. Big boy's contact. Square point. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot of them, but it's like 3 minutes on hold. If he did rain, definitely somebody. I feel right before you guys can move. Even number 7. Hard to throw. Hard to hit. This is right here. How this is gate. From the gate, nobody touched them. Nobody. He didn't. You know, it's just about to throw that bitch. He didn't stay with. I guess I'm supposed to either take the outside man or something. This coverage is crazy for the simple fact that this nigga's alone. Start running back there, but this nigga's all free right now. So he just got it, and you just seen it. You're just like, oh my god, oh my god. I was like, nigga, I've been seeing this shit since right here. I was like, nigga, what are you doing? But I stayed quiet. I just stayed like, and luckily,
I was hoping it. I'm just not more mad that they fucking caught an interception.
Yeah, right here, yeah. Because he said, bow. And I was like, good shit. Nigga, both of them were spying.
I was
both of these niggas were spying in case you You won't. That would have probably happened too. I thought something was over for so long. It's like you just look 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 whole seconds in the pocket. I'm trying to get back there. Like, I swear, that's how I was looking at you. I was like, glad I'm seeing this shit, but you don't be seeing it. I'm glad I'm seeing this shit, and you not. Oh, yo, if you see it, what I'm seeing right now, that's a dot. That is it. Touchdown. As long as he throw a good ball. If he overthrow it, you fucked up. But during time, that was gonna dot. Oh, you can not score. Like there again, open. This one you threw it. Dot. This nigga's been there. You still only got there. You gotta be faster. Oh, they didn't show the PAT block. No good.
No, we need to see block good. Good block.
I was using picture being close to the top. DAT no good. I don't think it's gonna take time. It goes as a block. That goes as a reach. Yeah, second thing. I'm not saying no good at 40 seconds. No, this is just for that was just the one I missed, remember? No. The extra point after, I was trying to see if the play was play. It was recording. Oh, it was this one, right here. Oh,
Good. Go back to all of them.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Wow. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Try to maybe come back in. This one. Yeah. Almost everything. I'm about to say, didn't you just use them? But no. Use the. Oh, you failed.
Welcome, everyone, and glad to have you with us from Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Donkey and all of his friends ready to go and amped up for what we have in store. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a team from the American, the South Florida Bulls, taking on a team from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Gamecocks will kick it away to start.
That's crazy. In your own home stadium, it's not like unless they say it. They say it.
He said,
That's crazy. I thought I was hearing you.
yeah, you heard it.
You. It's you. I am the green and gold team. Chris is the white and burgundy.
He'll bring it out. It's Alexis. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So USF's offense will get first crack at it today. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks.
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. They'll run play action. Catch in the middle. It's Singleton. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goal post to pick up a first down at the 23.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Oh, he's got some play.
I see you. He's like, it's like right every time I look at it, it was like you just didn't reach back.
Pressing the ball lateral. What else?
And when I say that, the receivers
They didn't like made any motion though.
My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Brown will throw it. Fires left. Got his man downfield. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
It's not like that big, reliable.
Go up. I saw him go up field. All right, well, then you're open.
Usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
To the air on first down. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
How about this defense? Coming out, you know you've got a challenge on your hand, and you talking about coming out ready, hair's on fire, ready to play. You can tell, dropping back, great coverage. They know this guy's great. They know he can spin it. They're sitting on the coverage, waiting on it. They win the first check early. Give the defense some credit. They were ready for this great quarterback.
And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line. They'll ride the hot hand. pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The give to the right. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The Gamecocks have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
We knew this offense wanted to come into this one, establishing the run, guys. They didn't even attempt to throw on their first drive. They were more physical. They were pushing guys around up front. And this guy caps it off with a nice touchdown.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Brown wants to pass. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
Yeah, and he looked like he had the opportunity to secure that, obviously, open over the middle of the field. But you know how that works. Middle of the field, more defenders. Am I going to get whacked when I hit this thing? It makes those guys think a little bit. You see more drops over the middle of the field.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Singleton. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Tackle is made at the 46-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Snagged in the middle. It's Nimrod.
Yeah, and you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understand the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Wants to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The Bulls had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Trying play action. He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, USF. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. He breaks a tackle. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here's the handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
It's been a tale of two drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up one first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so for the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Bulls in the hurry up. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Looking for a crease. It's Morton. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. Going for 6.
Yeah, nobody to go. I was like, I'm thinking somebody gonna be in the middle. Oh.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty, you spread the defense out. It's easier to see what the defense is doing.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. To the air, it's Sellers. Looking deep.
That is a perfect animation timing, but damn
with a big one on first down.
Well, this defense was ready for
at the right time
against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
The sure hands, it's Grove.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football. And now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his man, it's Brown. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make. And I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Y'all niggas is bummed. Why you got intercepted? Why did they intercept it?
4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Fucking hit his ankle.
And they stop him at the 31-yard line. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Play action on 1st down. That's caught. It's Singleton. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Brown will throw it. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
That should hit you in the shoulder.
It's as if you're in go in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. He's got an open man. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle.
Hated
Nimrod.
that.
He's
Should
all
take
the way
it.
down to the
Big before I
27-yard
got
line, and they are threatening.
Man, this quarterback is having a 1st half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Quickly to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Using his legs, it's Norton. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Bulls want to move quickly. Right back to the well. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to Pater. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off play action. Bought a little time, lets it go.
Nah, that's on him. He got to move on it. He got to move on it. He got to move on it. Got to move on it. That's like right there. Threw it right behind him. They didn't make no motion. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, I was like, he could have got that. Well, he did it. He made no movement.
Taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
He looked right at this.
Now we got a nice lead. Built a little
that was
bit of
great,
lead, but the defense has
you
to
were
go
watching.
back out there. There's still a little bit
I'm
of
going
time.
your way.
So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Yeah, that was
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking for a man, it's Sellers. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Hey! Could have had one, brother.
Hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Just enough time for one final play in this half. The offense changing the play. On fourth down, trying to find his man. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Oh, he dropped it.
He had to die. He should have got that.
You just have to make that catch.
No, I understand. I dropped one too, remember?
Not pan out.
I was surprised. I'm shocked. No, like, he dropped it. He was open, so he had to dive out for it. Diving catches are harder than.
Coming before halftime. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, South Florida.
Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a
This is
three
like
before
better
they head to the locker room. And very important, not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. That is no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it.
He could have made that.
It's still a 14-point lead, guys. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to
He got over there. He just didn't get that.
Men, it is hard to beat Columbia when that town is buzzing as it is today. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the corner of George Rogers Boulevard and Bluff Road, Williams-Brice Stadium.
If you're just tuning in on
He'll
the
put
green team,
total
Chris
under
is
and get
the
this second
burgundy
half
team.
started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that
Breaks into the open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
and after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Extending the play. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what's on.
We should have waited. Should have backed up.
You can't do that. An illegal forward pass will cost the offense 5 yards. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Slings it. Got his man to the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
Well, the defense is in man coverage. The problem is they don't have guys that can match up from a size-speed standpoint with this tight end. So the QB found the right matchup, was able to hit him on the corner route, and it's a big play for this offense.
Running back searching for a hole. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the
fires toward the end zone. And the incomplete
It was better than
pass
that.
a shot on second down.
Somehow came back to
third down.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking, and something's a little bit off. And I like the deep shot down the field. At least it wasn't an interception, but they got to find a way in this O to manufacture some first downs and some passing yards because everything's been difficult today.
Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, but not before a good, sizable pickup, and that has been a rare sight in this one. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. He's moving out of the pocket. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt.
Well, he tried everything he could that time just to not take a negative play. He didn't get sacked. It was a great job avoiding that. He's just able to get what he can get on the scramble play here down close in the red zone.
Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Touchdown, South Carolina! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, down close 2nd and goal like this, you got to find your best matchup. Really nice play call. Looked like they had the defense on their heels there. That was a nice touchdown.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team.
Shout out to everybody joining, man. Hope y'all having a good day.
Stop him at the 16. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll try to answer. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking to throw on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping them up and getting to the ground.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward when that ball starts.
Nah, yeah, that was not. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, that might be picked.
That's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised.
It might have been. Like, he did turn his head, but just lead it. Like, he was supposed to just be flowing out there.
The Bulls have their offense in high gear. Trying to get the corner. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
With the catch, it's Smith. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Brown wants to pass. Quickly complete. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Bulls moving quickly to the line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot. Get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Handoff from the gun. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
When I think you're seeing the mental approach this offense has taken now, with a nice lead here late in the 3rd quarter, they're satisfied to just run the ball and chip away at this clock. This has been a really good-looking drive. Plenty of plays. They're staying on the field. They're bleeding and ticking this clock away. Nice job there getting it done.
I mean, once they blitz, I was like, get go, blitz. He stopped. I'm glad he did that, because if he didn't,
if this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So a drive there of 84 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Gets it what? And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. And the Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry up. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's caught. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. Like, this is a big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Sellers. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. This quarterback, part of their running game. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and goal. That's room for the quarterback to run and a lot of receivers for the defense to contend with. Looking for the goal line.
Goofy.
Run out of bounds just short of the goal line.
Why didn't you just turn? It most likely we'll go get it. Look at those.
If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Fit it in the window for the score. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they need. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they've got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Brown will throw it. Dances away. That's caught. It's Nimrod. There he goes. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. The Bulls want to crank the tempo.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. The short hands. It's Singleton. They'll wrestle it down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And you hear people talk about the 4-minute offense all the time in football. What does that mean? That means you're getting 1st downs, running the clock, and just right now physically dominating up front. Nice job by this offense.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Handoff to the lone back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Brown wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Headed to the end zone. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. And the Bulls have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Touchdown, USF! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. So a drive there of 85 yards. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. To the air on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage. And they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down. You've still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
Makes the grab. It's Brown.
Ain't gonna lie, I thought you were
They get him out of bounds.
he was with me, but he like
They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass, it's Sellers. That's reeled in, it's Sellers. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead. ahead of him here in this 2-minute situation late in the game. But the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Wants to throw on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Going to sling it on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown Bulls. The defense takes matters into its own hands. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
I'm not saying quarterback that do the other quarterback do that shit.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week, you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships, and how do you...
Catch inside the 30 and still
Came back for it.
Offense takes a timeout, 27 seconds left.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
Takes a hit as he fires. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver going in motion. Brown will throw it. Quarterback floating away from pressure. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17.
Really nice job on the scramble that time. He saw an opening. He went out and got the first down with his legs. He's killing this defense right now. Throwing it. He's now doing it running as well. Anything this guy wants to do is working.
Here comes the heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes to the 22. Timeout is called. Clock stops, 13 seconds to go in the game. The Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Looking to the big tight end. On target to the left. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown Bulls. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
My philosophy on going for two is only when you have to. He's looking to throw. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window. It ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
21.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. After this, it'll be a wrap. To the air, it's Sellers. Oh, they're after him. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. This is what you're looking for when you have the
First one was a post. No blowout. Just by the end, at the end, you let things slip away.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
So what you saying? Like the game held you in the last plays, or
Yeah, some plays that's cooking. And last play, just
you're saying you went 17 from 33. You went 33. You went 17 from 33.
This wasn't watched that like the last game, nigga. They blocked my field goal one. Made me another thing that happened. Fucking like, bro. This game is especially what came to the first. Yeah, that's good. I was just thinking point the obvious right away. You should be getting coaching. Yeah.
I just don't get how I'm doing it on both sides. Before I was having trouble. Might take 1 or 12. But I'm getting real comfortable with it. Starting to understand. Like I said, you're looking for 1 or 2 people on the route to switch and do something. Other than that, you just gotta stick with the play or make something up. That's what I'm doing. I'm playing with instinct. I can't run the same shit over and over. I have to switch it. I have to try to switch it. That's one thing I'm starting to notice about you, man. And then I figured out a coverage that low key can sit underneath that little fucking route that you were doing. That's why you got to pick on one of those because you do it. But I think you ain't grabbed it. I'm about to look at this. Yeah. We had 2. Here's one. It's fine. Say the tackle. Yeah, you fucked up. It's a play action. But he about to run. Nigga, the reason why it worked is because I was running the ball.
I'd rather you get it in.
This is what Tom Brady used to do. This is what Brady used to do all the time, bro. Brady used to like, he'll pull that shit out. He'd be like, huh, right over your head because you suck. As soon as you did it, I did it multiple times. I even did it right at the end. And I'm only going to pull it out when that's just it, obviously.
No, I'm never.
You say that now, Chris. I've caught you with some of the same plays over and over. We played this game a lot. You caught me with some. You caught me with the same comeback route
specifically.
Oh, all right.
That's wrong.
Because then I'm just
okay. Yeah, do it. I hope you do it. I hope I get a thing. I hope.
Yeah, I know. Because then I'm actually when I'm home, I'm gonna edit the route. So when you think it's gonna be like this, it's gonna be like this, and you're gonna be tight.
Well, if it's not the exact same route, then you edited it, so it's not.
It is. It's still the same play.
That's not the same.
It's the same play with an audible. With an audible. Because you're trying to know my play.
You change it. Okay, then that's not the same play. So it's not the same route.
It would.
That's a different play.
It's not.
It is.
Especially if I still throw it to the same person. And maybe I only change.
It's a different route. It's a different play.
It's not. It's also calling audible. If it was a whole nother play,
okay, well, that
it would be able. Thank you. I'm about to say, Chris. Don't make me explain, please. Because you can adjust a play. That is still the same play. It's not that if you adjust it, it's not become the same play. Oh, okay.
I just say it.
No, I don't. Yes, okay. I was confused. If he was confused, like I'm like, I thought you were trying to say this play is not the same play. It would still be the same play, just adjusted. This play right here, I hit you with this play multiple times.
That's nice.
I'm just saying, but you said that one's not. I'm making sure.
I said just that specifically. So why can't I say that?
Okay.
Am I saying it wrong for me to say that?
Yeah, I feel like you're gonna get caught by it. Because I run the ball.
It's your opinion. It's your opinion.
I've already caught you with it 3 times.
Okay. But I'm not talking about the past. Just because you caught me with it 3 times, I said, what did I say? You're not gonna catch me with that play again.
Man, you said
what are you talking?
You said I wasn't gonna have no.
That's your opinion.
I spoke facts.
That's your opinion. You're not speaking facts. What are you talking about? What are you speaking facts?
We can play another game right now. I bet y'all hit there.
Same route?
Same, and don't even change route. I'm just keep playing the game right, and then you think I'm gonna run wow over your head top, but yeah. I've already did it.
I'm gonna sell everything, so you're gonna win everything. I'm just not gonna let you get me with that price.
I literally, even the last time, I even ran outward. I ran around.
Oh, let me iterate it. You can still complete the play, but I'm gonna play on it. Like I'm not gonna let him I'm not gonna just run straight forward and just let him have a full run. I'm gonna actually try to play on it. Actually make a play on it.
I'm about to say, I know I'm gonna catch you something. You get blocked in, thinking he's about to run. Right over there. I was just showing you that was funny when I did it. Fucking action works in this game if you know how to do it. Right? Still might not stop it. Oh yeah. There's this one. for a reason. Did you dunk down open? Good. Right. Now. Drop. Out of coverage.
It's both of y'all, please. Both of them. The guy that was on the other end.
That's crazy. Some of y'all niggas super fast nigga, super short, super strong. Nigga. Come on. That nigga is locked in. Oh yeah, so then you gonna say I can't, but I did it on the last play. The last play I did the play action. Wait, listen. You covered. Wait,
we're talking about half this. So why you saying that you can't? Why are you lying? Like
I'm not saying that. I'm just trying to show you. I'm just trying to show you different ways. You originally you did, and you correct yourself. You know what I'm saying?
No, I didn't. I never said that at all.
You're never getting caught with it again. So then,
okay. So what does that have to pertain to what you're saying now? You said you never said it again, and then now you're trying to bring up past shit. When I said
I'm not trying to bring up past. I'm not trying to bring. You let me finish. You understand what I'm doing? I'm just saying this is another thing I can do future reference that would be the same play and me run the ball. That's all I'm trying. I can still. It's still. You're the same. You're like, oh, I'm not gonna catch you with that play. If I do this, you don't get there. I run it. That's the same thing.
No, we barely go over this. So what are you doing?
Because the play was right there when I did the play act. Just to be honest, that's what happened. The play was there. If you let me finish my sentence, you
just saying
I wasn't trying.
I can't do it, but you're showing a past play. So that doesn't. You didn't have to even say that.
I wasn't about to say. The play was. I know it was about to be a run. I was saying that. That's what we could have done.
You need to pick your words better.
You need to choose a pass. This nigga's wild. So who the comeback route that 3 niggas technically down me? Then you throw like that.
And they're not even playing it though. He's wide open. He's open.
To be honest, I ain't gonna lie.
I've done it before.
I'm not gonna lie. He's just really close outside too. He could just come back out.
They don't have it.
I'm being honest. This is where that has to do with placement.
You're saying the ball got to be better than that.
Hell yeah.
Look who he's throwing it to, nigga. Like, what the fuck? That nigga's all the way. What are you doing? What the fuck? I'm not throwing an interception.
If I was deep right
have you ever intercepted recently a comeback?
I was trying to figure it out.
No. You haven't. You probably knocked it down, made a play on it, but you have never intercepted it.
I was trying to find it.
It wasn't a comeback. It was an interception. It was thrown towards in the middle, towards the side. Try to leave it in for a tiny thing. Yeah. And he opened over there. He did it. Oh, that ball. It was a red ball. I don't know why it was. Try to get there. Medium pass.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, that was good. That's you guessed right. You guessed right. Okay. I was thinking you remember the last open. We didn't knock it down for the third game. We need to do something. I don't know if this is no. We're not good for it. So, yeah, shit. Saving for next time, was don't count until the series is better. He's at this point.
Win.
You get a chance to win next time. It would only be one win.
Whatever.
Figure it out, it would only be one win.
Yep.
Mostly blue. Oh, yeah, they have red too. Yeah, a couple of them. Red.
Welcome to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, home of the Panthers, in a program
Take
built
it
on the backs of
easy.
legends like Tony Dorsett, Hugh Green, Mark May, and Mike Ditka. Give it the toughness that is
We can all play
epitomized by anyone who plays in the Steel City. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks,
Kansas State.
taking
Yeah, I
on
don't
a
think he
team
played
from the
there.
ACC, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Jayhawks will get us underway with the opening
Chris is the red
kickoff.
team. I am the blue team. Red pill or blue pill. Which one you take?
And he takes this from inside the 5.
to get
Excellent
eight.
job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return.
First one like that.
So Pittsburgh's offense will have the football first. And this is a matchup that we've been talking about coming into this. High-powered offense squaring off against a defense that is more than capable of shutting them down. This one's going to be fun, David.
Yeah, and this defense has been able to do that. Like every offense they've faced, they've played great. They take away what you do best. Obviously, Palmer, on that other side, this is a high-powered offense. They're really, really good. How does this matchup unfold?
You're right, David, and I think as the season's gone on, this is a matchup that we've circled on our calendar, knowing that these two teams were going to...
He leaned back and grabbed that. That's what you've been wanting so much. You've been wanting that shit so much. For niggas to actually lean back and grab it. He did it. But I feel behind him. I feel behind him. I did. I tried to throw
And
that.
after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted, you're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There is tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. You've got to keep going.
On the run from inside his own 5.
Returner is tackled down at the 15. And your Pittsburgh Panthers will take over.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Turning it on. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. Pitt pushing the pace.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to around him play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Makes the grab. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Oh, he's got some space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Kansas.
I mean, you talk about calling a pretty good defense you feel good about, and you take away the pass, and what does the quarterback do? He pulls it down and just shows the speed, basically becomes a running back, takes it all the way to the house, and makes your defense look silly.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Pitt right back to the line. Might be calling a hot route. To the air on second down. Got a man. It's Hicks. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Panthers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Williams.
Man, these in-breaking routes are so hard for these slot guys because you're so worried about them flying up the field vertically. Nice job sitting down, breaking in, finding a little hole, making a catch.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. From the red zone, looking for a space. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Well, nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they're inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion.
That's not passing interference, man. This is literally in the way.
He's got to turn it loose.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
It's 4th and 8, and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. The Kansas offense returns to the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Looking to pass. It's Daniels. Gets rid of it. Makes the catch. Breaks into the open. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to from any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top.
I know, but he just wasn't. He's not one of those guys. But
He's
not one of those guys.
With his
Yeah,
defense
so you
now
should have
trailing
got
by
it.
2 possessions, if they could have just caught the ball and gotten that pick, that potentially changes everything in this game. That was a missed opportunity.
Yeah.
And the pass is incomplete, and we've wrapped up 1 quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. The Jayhawks will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
Pitt pushing the pace. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly. Finds a man in the middle.
Oh yeah, no, that's wild. That's wild. Nah, he do gotta break forward. Crazy shit. You gonna let him catch that, but not the open one. You intercept.
They know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their
He's a wide
quarterback,
receiver.
and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
You gotta put that ball on money, baby. What you doing to me?
He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29. And the Panthers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Got out of trouble.
Nee!
Got rid of it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense
Yeah.
look very sharp so far in this game. Running more throwing.
Literally.
Nowhere
Specifically, I
Why?
think they need to find a better rhythm. You've got to find a way to get some completion strung together.
Gonna look downfield again. Grab near
Right
the
behind
sticks.
you,
It's Turner. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Panthers. Made the grab and took it on in for the
quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man.
And the Kansas offense will take over.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
Back to throw, it's Daniels. Buys a little time with his feet. Going to try to get it himself. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
Rides to the back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Unloads it left. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
That's a first down for the offense.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Jayhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Pocket breaking down. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And
You remember that?
that brings up a
I look like yep. Yeah, he was almost there.
It's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
They'll run it to the right side. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. He might want another play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Panthers!
That nigga was under the radar.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a stat that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here,
just
going
another
for
time,
two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Kansas offense returns to the field. That 14-point lead is gone, and now they'll try to get back on top with a scoring drive here. Back to throw, it's Daniels.
He broke on that, baby!
What a play to set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, the quarterback wants that throwback, guys. He's thinking to himself, I'm going to drive down the field here in a 2-minute situation. We're going to get the
shit,
we're gonna have the
who?
momentum going into the first half, but he got
Okay,
too
I get creative in the game.
Should have thrown that one away or eaten it. Because now the other
He's
team
right,
has a
he's
chance to score points
Oh.
here at the end of the half.
Pressure. No, the pressure got there, yeah. You ain't see him. I'm saying he got the pressure. That's pressure still. He touched you. Like, he touched you right before you got it up.
This field position better than you
And if you watch it in real time, he came shooting up the gap.
The Panthers couldn't have asked for better field position as they get a chance to strike here. He wants to throw it.
Why would you go back? Come on, that was goofy. Niggas gave you the zone. Niggas gave you the space, the time. Why you go back?
Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw, time running short in the half.
They just looked at me. Looked at me.
And that's exactly what you want.
And keep looking all you want. I'm running.
You want to execute and then punch it in.
Because honestly, the defender came right across their face. And I don't know. They just didn't. They do shit.
Execution the drive by that offense.
I know. Let me just shuffle out of here real quick.
Unit on the field.
Oh, my block it.
And it's blocked. Still on his feet, and remember, he can return it. They got the ball in great
You got one back.
position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Kickoff unit
Chrissy,
on the
yeah,
field,
well.
and this defense will be called on to protect
Dude, they
this
gave you a
lead.
guy. I was like, hey, I kicked this early.
He'll start the return
Get him.
inside his 5.
Ooh,
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and
I
he
know.
was
He grabbed it right in the air. I'm like, oh,
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. When you've got a veteran behind center as they have, he has to produce more than he has in this one. They came into this one believing that they could make explosive.
Man, where you going?
But they haven't
He played on it, though.
football, and they haven't done much.
Yeah, he got to get that lower. But at the same time, he got time to
Quarterback,
but
he
he
may
was
have been
one.
expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
This one's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Throws to the wideout. And it's caught. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin for the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Pittsburgh. What a fine performance we've seen. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package.
For the longest, they was
How
about
this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the Steel City.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin.
Damn. Forgot we got the ball.
Pitt will try to boot this thing deep to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Hopefully he wasn't on offense or defense, so he didn't need it.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictable.
No, I had him on the curl flat. I had him. No, but you can't throw that route if I had him there. I'm just saying. Yeah, but you threw it.
And he threw it over.
I'm just saying you shouldn't have been here. I felt like first of all, you threw it. He literally placed himself right there. You should have, like, if anything, if me personally do it earlier, maybe, but this right here, I'm just like, off the back footy.
He overthrew him too. It wasn't even in front of his.
That's because you threw it off your back footy. I was like, God damn.
So you acting like I couldn't throw that ball at all.
No, because he was, bro.
It doesn't matter if he was there. I've thrown the ball, and a guy was right there and caught the ball because of the ball placement.
I'm just
saying. Still throw the ball. Even when the guy's right there,
right,
he is open.
Right.
He could still
look at him. He's literally watching you about to throw this ball.
Okay,
he's in position. You come across. You didn't throw it right here. You wait till right here. This is not a good throw. Period.
Exactly.
Here. No. I meant like I'm talking about. It's that on top of that. I'm saying, but the timing isn't even great. On top of that, you know what I'm trying to say?
It's not.
That's all I'm trying to say. Like this right here. Once he got right here, throw it to him. Throw it to him. You waited. He's watching now, so he just jumped on him. He could have probably even caught that if this nigga wasn't there. I'm just saying, he was waiting on that. I literally put him back there. That's all I was like. I'm looking at you. I watched the play happen. I was like, don't throw this ball. He's literally baiting this. He wants this right now.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Grab
Look.
over the middle. It's Williams. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line.
It was bad timing too. It wasn't just. That's what I'm trying to say. It wasn't just a bad ball. Bad timing as well.
Bad timing, but it was still ultimately a bad ball. Because a good ball, you could have still completed it.
No, because you threw it in.
I said, what am I saying? With a good ball, you could have still completed it because it's in front of him. He came back for the ball. Was like done plenty of time. What are you talking about?
You threw it into coverage, bro. That's all. You threw it.
Even that, even there, if he threw it and he came back on the ball, he would come back and grab the ball, aggressive catch the ball. Like, you could do, like, I've done plenty of times, but you've done before. Like, I don't know what you're not getting. All right. The fuck? Just obviously, if I didn't throw directly to the nigga, he's not going to catch the ball.
On second and goal from the 6. He wants it all. From the end zone, it's picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Just such a nice job by him, understanding his responsibility in that cover 2 zone scheme. He's just floating over the middle of the field. He's just very aware of tight ends and running backs around him. And as soon as he sees color, as soon as he sees an intended target, he's already running that way. He's able to jump the throw and pick it off.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
It's a draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore. They've given that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to flirt with the safety. That means being physical and getting it back downhill, not going backwards.
What what a great job by the defense, forcing a 3 and out. Beautiful job in coverage there. This is going to set up a punt and get them the football back in great field position.
He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. There he goes. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Hit right back to the line. He wants to change this route. Snap in the shotgun. Big guy smells it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to...
Fuck, dude, I told you it ain't gonna happen right again. Ain't gonna happen again because you got caught. You got caught.
What did I say?
You got caught.
I was going to try to play it, and I tried to play it.
Didn't.
Yes, I did try to play it. What do you mean?
Didn't get there.
Okay, I know I didn't get there, and I said I did try to play it.
Didn't get there.
I didn't just shoot through the gap. Just
Got caught right in it.
I did exactly what I said I was.
Get caught in it.
No, I didn't. I didn't say that was impossible.
I'm not, you said you're not going to do it.
What did I say? I was going to play it, and I played it. So point made. So what are you talking about? You just be yapping. Nigga just be yapping for the stream.
So I'll be yapping now?
Yeah, nigga. Yes, nigga.
Come on, gang.
You yapper, capper.
You literally said out loud that you're not going to allow
you want to play back the stream and bet money on it? No, because you won't put money. Bet money on it then. What the fuck? What are you talking about? You're chatting. Bet money.
He'll try to throw.
What the fuck?
He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead.
That's the only reason I get mad. When I don't say nothing when he's talking fast, I don't say nothing. But when he starts capping and say this all this rah-rah shit,
I didn't even say nothing. All I know is that you said you weren't gonna let it happen. All I know you said some shit about it. I'm not gonna let it happen again. It did. I just did it.
Rah-rah shit, nigga.
I just did it right over your head.
Not saying facts right now. Not saying facts. Like, come on, bro.
Oh, hey.
Hey, cool. You win the game, cool. But talk facts, nigga. Stop yapping.
Important to put up some
You yapping, nigga. So, like, stop acting surprised, nigga. Man, I'm just dead ass, nigga. You keep yapping.
Motion from the wide receiver.
Never do that shit. This nigga being bullshit, nigga. I don't care if you're going to celebrate, cool, but talk facts.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Bullshit.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. To the air, it's Daniels. He's going to let it go.
You ball, he's got to come back for it. That was a good catch. It was bad. He was waiting for it instead of coming back to it.
What a throw on first down, first
good
play
catch
of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to take the shot. And I think that's exactly what happened on that play.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. And I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Henderson. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Jayhawks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He's got his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. He's got it on the run. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They give him the rock again on second and goal. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Coming out with it, it's Robinson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jason, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Might be changing the route. They'll go up top on second and short. Finds the tight end. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
To the air on first down. Looking to scramble. Catch in the middle. It's Turner.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Caught in the backfield, it's Turner. Turning it on! He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're passing off.
Oh, a lot of space. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, he'll throw it. Into the end zone.
Just look right at King. He was right there. He was right here.
I like the aggressive
all right.
play calling by the
One
offensive
double.
coordinator drives. Well, there are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. To the air, it's Daniels. Bringing the heat. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Jayhawks headed quickly to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly. There was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
And the Jayhawks getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the
I didn't see that nigga slide out the backfield, but luckily my team did. I was like, what? Well, who knows right now?
In the
Who fucking open?
everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on.
Gonna take a shot at this DB. Touchdown, Panthers!
Saw
And they
it.
had 6 more in the board, but that trip to the house.
Salt enter wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Not bad. Really back up.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground.
And the Kansas offense will take over.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. Like, if you're going to be a great player, you've got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Shoots it to the left. Complete on the comeback. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed, and then he sets it down. QB puts the ball on the money.
Please, thank you. They're a little bit to make it harder for them.
Knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
He's going for the big play. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Complete to the right. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Line gets set, first down. Wants to throw again. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Snagged out of the air. He stopped short, and it's fourth down.
And this is not decision time. This offense, it's green light the rest of the game. Down multiple possessions, got to go for it on fourth down. Probably had that in mind. It's a little shorter fourth down, but this offense has got to stay fast-paced and got to make some explosive plays.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's taking a deep shot.
Literally, I said the same thing. I said the same thing earlier today. I swear to God, I said that. I was like, I got really to say that.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one. They went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Back to pass on second down. Going for the big play. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Pittsburgh, 49, Kansas, 21.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Kansas offense returns to the field. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
Got a little
Swing is fast as fuck.
And he will
That nigga ran from there and back around.
No need to take unnecessary hits.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. To throw, it's Daniels. Rushes on him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the backboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Makes a grab, pass to Marker. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Here's a throw downfield late.
Nice.
Last pass falls incomplete, and that's
Good thing I
going to
didn't
do
touch
it.
that.
Well, this one had all the suspense, the bug hurdling pulling his weight toward a windshield, and they did splatter
I'll
him.
do it fourth one more time.
You got to give the coaching staff
Stay
a ton of
consistent.
credit. They
7
obviously
TVs.
had their
God,
guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening.
Chat, I was fucking
All
up
three
again.
phases we
Got in
saw
2 touchdowns
just
right off the board.
football. No mental
Offense
mistakes,
went
David.
off a
You know
little
we can't
bit.
play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate.
After
up
that
front,
second
start
quarter,
to
we
finish.
adjusted.
Nothing to worry about.
Took
You
our
just know
time.
you're better. You're going to do you. Put up a bunch of points and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yeah, game only took an hour. I don't know. You gotta step your offense up. Your offense did keep it the last 2 quarters, post forward. You almost had the same thing. 73-20. That was just doing like literally. Well, you did 3, 1 pick. You get 29, so you make 15 touches. Yeah, I think me personally, you just gotta get rid of the ball on certain reads and know who you want to throw the ball to. You keep making adjustments on the fucking route. Like this nigga like here. Actually, I'm gonna run over here, and then you throw it over on there. Like, I'm saying you gotta start finding ways to make people like there. No, that's not true, Chris. Don't say that. I've showed you routes where you just miss, like you just happen to miss a guy like being wide open. I'm saying, yeah, like I don't know. I think you got to pay more attention to that.
You drop back to everybody. So when you coverage, what do you mean coverage?
I ain't gonna lie. There was like a last 2 plays. I think it was the last play I said one person.
Exactly.
But it's not true. It's not true. Cause I be seeing where my flaws are. You just never pick them up. Like or you do. You start picking it up with the comeback route. And there's some other stuff over the middle. I definitely don't have to do. But sometimes you literally don't trust your. Sometimes you don't trust your quarterback to make things like throw. But like certain, it'd be like the post routes. I be seeing these things wide open. I'm like, you throw this shit right here. So I guess quarterback.
You have to make a good pass. If you don't make a good pass, it can be open, but you gotta still get the ball there.
Oh yeah, I can't speak for everybody because I love quarterbacks. Like that was one of my things I fucking love to do.
Sometimes you see it with thrown.
No, 100%. But you gotta throw the ball in like natural sense first. Try like regular tap, see how far to go. Then if you want to lean it forward, lean with a little bit of, whatever. I don't know. I just be seeing. I be seeing the way I throw the ball versus the way you throw the ball, and I'm like, okay, he needs to work on literally like the timing. Sometimes the timing in those middle routes, like when it comes out.
Middle routes, yes, but like the wide open when I the Bard's Golden, the first pass I lead him outside and he fucking sails it over.
No, sails it outside. That's a they sold you.
He throws it. He leads them too much and he overthrows.
Sometimes, like I said, sometimes I do it too. Where I'll overthrow somebody is because you're holding like the forward button too far. Like you're like overthrowing him without trying to overthrow him. Like you know how like, not sure.
Too far.
Yeah, like all right. For instance, doing that, like there's sometimes we have those out routes, right? He'll come out and he was open, and you push the ball. Like all right. Matter of fact, perfect example. All the times that I throw right behind you is because I'm actually leaning it towards behind me. I'm not leaning it forward to throw at you. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I know that.
But that part is like the small, and then I'm tapping it really fast so I can throw a dart pass, or I'm throwing it. Or lobs are totally different than, you know what I'm saying? You know that.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, that part, I'm saying, like, getting better and accustomed to that.
Yeah.
But obviously, you don't have the game, so, I mean, but, like, only way you get better is through playing the game, really. I was just talking about on receiver, quarterback things. because like I was saying, now even that play where you threw the ball out there, I know I wouldn't want to do that. So not in a time or where we was at like in position, but I wouldn't want to throw that out route because you were going for that out route mainly probably because it was the only thing there, or you don't want to throw the ball or throwing the ball away. Do you have anybody in double digits? Double digits. I'll show you. But not for me, but more so just so, I don't know, I feel like because you had the last game where we were scoring a lot, you were throwing the proper routes that were fucking me up. Because there's sometimes where I call cover 3, nobody's there in the short, low flat, so you throw that flat route. Sometimes, you know,
Yeah. Just making good reads.
Yeah, like you was making really good reads on that, the one where you was only down by 3 points. But like the timing too on the making the read, because you can make the read and sometimes the timing just be off, or you overthrow like sometimes. Like you be so happy that it was open that you didn't realize that you like forced him. Like sometimes you know how you throw that ball and it's supposed to be just like a slant route, but sometimes you'll throw it and he'll adjust and catch it like and keep running forward. Yeah. Like it's supposed to go this way, but you threw it outwards and you're gonna. Sometimes if you're pushing upwards too far, then it's literally gonna just throw him out too far. Literally, even if he's right there. That's what happened with me a lot of times. I was getting mad. I'm like, bro, this is a fucking easy slant route. Just take this route. And granted, not all QBs are good. Not even with the stars sometimes. Granted, not all QBs. Like even this QB was a little. At first, I'm like, gotta get used to it because you throwing some dumb shit, throwing some dunks. You know what I mean? I think they made that big thing too. Like every QB is not exactly this player right here. This dumb shit. I didn't read. I kind of just went with this. Actually, I kind of did. Do it me. This flaw you didn't pick that. If I do it earlier, right here, Gucci. Nope. Overlead him. Too much pressure. Somehow I think just back grab that shit. This is what you've been waiting for. But this is what I mean. I seen you over there, but I'm hoping you can throw back shoulder to. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm trying to say.
You gotta throw it in front of him.
The reason why he had to lean back, Chris, because he was going. You feel me? I was trying to throw behind him. I was trying to keep it in front of. Like I didn't think he was gonna break so hard on it to the point where, like you said, the nigga could catch the ball, but he would have to be in front, and it would have been possible. But it's, you know what I'm saying? But this nigga played a better defense, and he went in front of it. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting there thinking I was gonna get it. He leaned back like this is shit you've been talking about. Because other than that, you'd be mad as hell. You'd be like, nigga, I was there. Some people don't do that. Some people will like knock it down. I think it's real good. Scored 2 touchdowns off the red. Oh, he's. He just followed the block without the point. I think we both had a long one. No, I had a short one. Yeah, I was not playing though. I was making sure you had a spy after that. Spy and double time. I said one person. Nah, I said one person. I said niggas to the flats. I said multiple things. I was doing everything. I was just making sure we covered. Fuck you up. Let the one person get there. That'd be crazy. See, like this is one of these throws where you literally have to place it. Yeah. Wow. Like, literally. Luckily, he grabbed it even though you hit him. But stuff like that, I'm literally trying to put a finesse. I'm literally trying to just drop the rain. I'm not even gonna try to do too much. Or if I am, I'm darting it this way, straight forward, not towards him. Not gonna try to lead it towards him. No, try to dart that shit right to the middle where nobody at. And you've been doing that lately on mine, so I ain't gonna lie. Like lately, I ain't gonna lie. You've been having a lot of deep balls that I'm like unexpected because you be adjusting a lot of shit. Like, you really will adjust your shit, and the nigga, boom, all the way up there, and he do it. And I'm like, bro, how the fuck did this nigga pay attention? I was like, oh, my defense. I was just flying 2-3 plays ago. This nigga, nobody was getting deep. Here he goes. This nigga, drop it down. Like, I see it in some games. Like, this game was started off. This one, I was flat ones. What do you do? All the way off? I need to like a short. Feel like a short order. Yeah, but I'd be play calling. I'm trying to play call shit. But you gotta know like exactly when, how. Honestly, I don't be knowing all the time because you be on the ball and shit. Defense a lot of time. I just be waiting to see what happens, like what opens up, like literally in front of me. Like, well, there's a space over here. Space over here. You only sent 3, one guy on this one down. Go, right? I think he just went like slam roll. Yeah. We just had enough time. You just sneeze on yourself. You walk. Yeah, we did. No.
What we talked about it.
Yeah,
We watched it.
right?
You out.
Oh, that shit scared me. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, the game? Shout out to Oxy. Hey, now you got. I'm just trying to see something. I'm trying to see if we saw that interception or we saw it different. No, yeah, we only saw one interception so far.
Who is
This
guy
one.
here?
That's my boy Chris. We be playing the game. This game personally, emotionally. And we saw this one. This is bad read by me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was just trying.
I thought we got to a couple.
Yeah, we got to a couple already. Yeah, I scored a rush, and I was just trying to make sure that if we talked about the player, I think we did. Yeah, we did talk about it. We did talk about it. We did. We wanted to see it too. That was the one of tight end. And then this was the interception. Yeah, we already talked about it. I think, yeah, you're right. We talked about it, but we didn't show it. But it was oh yeah, nah, that's unacceptable. Yo, look at these niggas' heads, Chris. Look, they look at my player right there, right? They look at him. Look at then they both of these niggas act like they don't see us, right? See me right now. These niggas both turn their head like. I just want to let you know, Chris. That's what I'm seeing. These niggas are actively looking away from me. Zoom in, nigga. They both just turn their head, bro. Literally just turn their head the opposite way. Like, coach, I didn't see him, I swear. You asked me what happened, man. He's like, I had 2 spies. Yeah, they didn't feel like spying no more. I will see a coach. Nah, that's fucked up. This game do be holding niggas. That's crazy. How your linebacker just sit there and not do nothing, bro? Not do a damn thing. Just look at you. Okay, this is another. I think this is the one. This is the deep ball. same thing. It happened twice. Yeah, it happened twice, bro. That's what I tried to tell you. I was like, you did the same route the first time, and we went back, and then you did it again. This is why I was like, bro, if you're gonna throw an out route, and I'm sitting here, that's not a good throw. Right here is a good throw. I get that you had a little pressure now. Either way, like boom. Once he came out, the good read would be just dotted to him, so he could get out of this little stupid ass, this little area. And then you waited. You're like, all right, I could run, but then you realize I don't think no spy was on you. But but they was fast. Then he's closing up. Then you think he's not gonna close that, but he does close the gap. I get it. You want to run back towards it, but he jumping instead. That's all I'm just saying. Like even sometimes just what I be doing with the back shoulder throw where he got to lean backwards to catch it, that would be way better than just throwing off your back foot sometimes. But sometimes you just let the ball go right here. You just off your back foot. Right now it's not good. And then the other one was the same thing because this nigga's sitting right there and then he picked it off. These are the only 2 picks we had because we started to realize you're going underneath a little bit. To be honest, probably a better person to probably throw to. Yeah, like I said, him off the rip would have been good, and then maybe number 11 if you get the in route right. But it has to be a good ball. And even right here, like you're looking at him, there's nobody really right here. So I get it that you be running any little pressure on each other. Timing, it's like I said, timing be everything. Then like he threw a bad ball. I'm like, technically, yeah, he ain't doing it to cover because you waited like a little bit. I was like, that's all I was trying to say earlier. If you throw it right then and there, because nobody touched that nigga over that middle. I was like, God damn. Look back at it, I was like, luckily he threw it right here. Other interception was this me. Oh yeah. I think everybody was locked up. But yeah, I was. We were talking during this. I was like, never again. Smack. Then I try to throw it right back against where you're at. And he said, nah, coach. See, but he at least made a play on me. He did make a play. You tried. What did you do, really? You tried. They wasn't going to give you an interception, though. I'll tell you that right now, big dog. They might give me a catch over you. Yeah, if he wasn't here, if he's not here, they might have given me a catch over you. Again, like you'd be like, what the fuck? Unless you hit it or knocked it out. But the way it got to him, it just got by you. That's what I'm saying. I'm throwing the shit by the skin of my teeth, nigga. You be on my shit. I ain't gonna lie, Paul. You be on the routes, bro. It is, bro. Bro, I'm telling you right now.
I feel like
10 times harder.
Like last game, I could be running backwards and still catch the ball. Like still intercepted, like running backwards, still catch the ball. Intercepted. I just need to be turning around and just going towards like the route. But this, if you're running backwards and shit, if you're not looking at it, but they did change that. So if you're not looking at the ball, it's like
or you
sometimes like in position, nigga, he's running stride for stride, but he's not even doing an inhibition to try to intercept it. Just run it. Like pressing the button. Like, what the fuck?
It's crazy. You gotta.
You haven't been trying though.
It's like I feel like you have to actually make these niggas. Sometimes, like I get mad at people. I be throwing passes and I be going,
no, and like this game, you had one close right. But at least he tried to catch it though. Well, at least he tried. He dropped it, but at least he tried. But sometimes you don't even try to innovation. I'm like, no innovation. You know, so you're like, bro, fuck.
right now, one more time. This is, I know you don't be seeing this often, but this post route is wide. Yeah, and then look at the middle of the field, like that little gap where the referee is. If you can figure out how to throw, that's
timing.
I be doing that shit to you sometimes. I'm like, it's hard if you don't got on the right coverage. But right now, this is prime coverage.
But I try to do that, but like not so hard.
I think that I was saying this is. Yeah, I'm just saying, try not even to lob it like that. Try to like right where he's at. Try to get it to him. Yeah, but not under. Yeah, obviously not. Under. But yeah, but most likely where he's at, this start is going to be amazing because he's over. He's
even like, but
he's like
so fast too. So
I get what you're saying, but I'm saying for you personally, a lot of times this route will be like wide open if you're like, yeah, just make the ball right here. He's like 5 yards away from that guy. He's another 5. He's another. Fit in there. You throw it right at the ref, but like not at him.
The ref be fucking me up too. They gotta be thinking that's something like because I'm like over here scanning the field, looking at different shit, and then sometimes to my peripheral, the ref look like one of your niggas.
But this pass got all the way there. Yeah. He caught it. Bro.
Oh yeah,
I forgot.
It's still,
I forgot he caught this shit.
I wasn't trying to beat him that far. Then it may have to do like a contested.
Yeah.
Feel like that shit big.
Yeah, I didn't have to.
Still,
I didn't stand in front of it, but like, yeah, that
still like it should have been.
Yeah, should have been sooner
or behind it.
Because then he, like I said, then he got more time to probably run or fry and do some shit. So I think about it. But like that was really, I was like, yo, this is a pick. And then luckily he caught that bitch, bro. Luckily he went and grabbed it and snagged it. If he didn't, though, that was us. Unless he dropped the ball, like some dumb shit. I know that outside. He even drove the ball. He came all the way across. I followed the running back because the running back was about to be wide open too. Running back is stupid open. You didn't call the right play. Alright. Oh. Oh yeah. No. I dumped it off.
Oh yeah.
Many people did good.
I got stuff on the ground too. I think I was like open praying that they do something good. But obviously I know that I knew that because I just seen it happen.
That's what I was saying. Look how close. I was looking at that shit like, all right. I guess you're not gonna do anything. Did something like he came off late and shit. Giannis had the back of the end zone too, but like a week. And I'm moving. I got nervous for no reason. Yeah, move it all. Yeah. That's what I mean. Like sometimes just keeping knowing where you niggas is. Sometimes like you'll do that shit. Like you think I'm about to run, and then you leave my man. Like then you just throw it back or some shit. Like that shit. Textbook, you know how to do it. But I know, like you said, you be on my balls. You be on the routes. So it pisses me off. I be seeing you be like this close to getting a pick, bro. Like, every time. That would piss me off. Almost every time, right there. Oh yeah, now this is what I'm saying. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. He wasn't gonna make it there. He did this one. Yeah, the linebacker was really only here for that middle play. It looked like he was really supposed to be there. That ball was out there. But you know how to do that. As long as you see the cut, but you gotta see the coverage break too. You gotta see that. That timing is everything. Timing is key, and the ball accuracy. Like that's what I'm saying. Like playing the QB part is low key most annoying part. So you gotta dot that in there or not overthrow him, like you said. You be like, I'll just like anything. You too, though. You threw up a couple one of them. Niggas came down. It was a good ball, but probably, but it was caught it. thought I was about 30 shit. He was gone. I let that one go. I ain't even touch it. I ain't want to do nothing dumb like fall down. No, I just like go catch that shit. Next time we come, start off 1. I mean, 0-1. Yeah. All right, chat. Shout out to Oxy, Fernando, the other one, Swag Hacker. Swag Hacker. Oh, and Qdagod, shout out to Qdagod. Appreciate everybody. Please do me a favor and subscribe if you have not done so. We are done here for the day. Let me see. I think it was Swag Hacker, Fernando, Oxy, Qdagod, and Ted. I'll beat you everyone. One of you guys have a blessed day. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. Ram, son.